Just got off a call with an AI systems architect named Carl, and he said something that stopped me in my tracks. He said, I'm the only strategic business evolution architect who watched businesses miss the internet revolution, fumble mobile, and botch cloud migration. And I'm not letting you make the same $2.1 million per year mistake with AI by implementing backwards. Stopped him right there. Because Carl did not just position himself as another AI consultant, he positioned himself as the category. And today, I'm going to show you why becoming the category is the final step in the O.N.L.Y framework. Here's what most people do when they're trying to stand out. They try to be the best in their category. Makes sense, right? I'm the best AI consultant in Scranton. I'm the best real estate agent in Charlotte. I'm the best financial advisor in Sacramento, also known as Sacktown. And you know what happens? They get lost in the noise. Because best is an option, and opinions are subjective. For 22 years in Hollywood, I worked on shows like Duck Dynasty, Intervention, and 60 Days In. And you know what made those shows successful? They didn't try to be the best reality show. They created their own category. Duck Dynasty wasn't the best reality show about business owners. It was the only show about a millionaire redneck family with a duck call empire. 60 Days In wasn't the best show about the criminal justice system. It was the only show where regular people went undercover in real jails for 60 days. That's the power of becoming the category. And when you do that, you do not compete, you dominate. So let me tell you about my new friend, Carl. Carl, he's got 42 years of experience. He's worked at Fortune 10 companies. He's worked at startups. He's seen the internet revolution. He's seen mobile. He's seen cloud migration. Some would say he's seen it all. And he's watched businesses miss every single one. He said, I watched businesses miss the internet revolution, fumble mobile, and botch cloud migration. And now we're in the AI revolution. He said, I'm not letting businesses make the same mistake again. But here's what makes Carl different. He's not just another AI consultant who discovered this technology with the rest of us last year. He said, I'm not an AI consultant who just discovered this. I'm someone who's put in 42 years recognizing the patterns that separate transformational innovation from expensive disappointment. Whew. The patterns that separate transformational innovation from expensive disappointment. Boy, I would pay for that, right? That's 42 years of pattern recognition. That's his unfair advantage. And here's the key. He doesn't sell tools, he architects systems. So he goes, most consultants will sell you the tools, right? But I architect systems. Tools optimize what you're already doing. Systems transform what's possible. Tools optimize what you're already doing. Systems transform what's possible. That's his $2 bill. So here's what Carl does. He helps medium-sized businesses implement AI strategically. Not point solutions, not enterprise solutions, strategic AI. He said, I do strategic AI for medium-sized businesses. People who are too small for enterprise solutions, people who are too big for point solutions like small businesses. And here's the key. He just doesn't implement AI. He prevents the $2.1 million per year mistake. He says, I'm not letting you make that mistake with AI by implementing backwards. That's specific, that's tangible, that's unforgettable. And here's what I told Carl on the call. You're not an AI consultant. You're the AI architect for medium-sized businesses in Scranton who prevents the $2.1 million mistake. That's not a category. That's the category. This is the fourth and final letter in the O.N.L.Y framework. You are the category. Most people think they need to compete in an existing category, but when you become the category, you stop competing. You start dominating. What's Carl's category? Said it. I'm going to say it again. The only strategic business evolution architect who prevents the $2.1 million AI mistake for medium-sized businesses. Nobody can compete with that. So here's the question I want you to ask yourself. What category do you own? Are you the only pastor who helps people get into homes when they feel like they can never own a home? We met Ben earlier. Are you the only real estate investor in Albany who solves problems in 15 minutes that others can't solve? 6 hours. We met him. Are you the only health advisor who tells you the truth? Most people get to 70 and things go one of two ways. The good way or the bad way? We met him earlier. Are you the only strategist who believes your passion should never be your paycheck? We met him earlier. Because when you become the category, you stop competing and you start dominating. And that's when you become the only. At the end of the call with Carl, I told him something that I'd like to tell you too. You've heard me say this, and I'm going to say it again. You don't need to be the best. You need to be the only. And the way you become the only is by owning your category. Not competing in an existing category, not trying to be the best in a crowded market, but creating your own category that nobody else can compete in. And look, if you're watching this and you're thinking, I don't know what category I own, that's okay, because most people don't see their own category. And that's why I created the O.N.L.Y statement generator. It's 8 questions that will help you uncover your category. Go to findyouronly.app. That's findyouronly.app. Answer 8 questions, and you are going to get your very own O.N.L.Y statement. Findyouronly.app. It's free. It takes 8 minutes and will change how you see yourself. Findyouronly.app. And tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to put all the 4 letters of the O.N.L.Y framework together. What is it? O, own your difference. N, narrow your focus. L, lead with your unique story. Y, you are the category. I'm going to show you how I use this framework for 22 years in Hollywood to create hit television shows, and how you can use it to become the only in your market. But you got to come back tomorrow to see that. Let's do it, right? Come back tomorrow. But for now, where are you going to go? You're going to go to findyouronly.app. Answer 8 questions. Discover your O.N.L.Y statement. And remember, you do not need to be the best. You just need to be the only. Be the only. Be the $2 bill.